Thank you for my shirt. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Kids Club.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
And slid down so we can see a red suitcase right here for law enforcement if they're watching and you guys would like to come back here. Of her being out here. So this is what we're doing today. We will see you guys back here real soon.
I'ma say this right here, baby, because some of y'all be acting like y'all don't be seeing it. But, baby, playing victim in a situation that you created, oh, yeah, baby, that's narcissistic as hell to me. Hello, somebody, how you gonna create the storm, then get mad when it rain? How you hurt somebody and then get mad that they hurt? How you damage somebody, go outside your way to destroy a person and then get mad when they no longer want to deal with you? Baby, playing a victim in a situation that you created, oh, baby, that's narcissistic as hell to me. I'm sorry, but it is.
Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club.
As you wake up in the morning, you want to find the latest, greatest information about criminal cases and have an intuitive conversation about the suspects associated with these cases. Head over to the Bullhorn Betty channel on YouTube. Get breaking news right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club. Enjoy your stay and enjoy your day.
Good morning, my beautiful people of YouTube. I hope you guys are having a wonderful hump day. Lori Lowe, I got your email. It's because I had it on members only because I set it up so long into the future and I don't like people being in and able to comment when I'm sleeping. So I turned it to members only. I turned that back over to subscriber mode. So you guys should be able to communicate as long as you guys have been members here for more than an hour. You guys are more than welcome to communicate in the chat. Just keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. So we have a lot of stuff that's going on in the world. We're going to get over to Allisha Watts here soon. If you guys remember Allisha Watts, she's a young lady that lived in a different county, but she commuted over to a county to see her cousins and her boyfriend, James Dunmore. She was supposed to go out to a comedy club on July 16th with her cousin, her sister, and her boyfriend, and never showed up and never went to work the next day on Monday. And then by the 19th, they decided to report her missing. But there was a lot of things that were going on during that time. Like just the day before she was reported missing, James was found in her vehicle at the DMV, some 90 or 60 miles. I don't remember. I don't want to say numbers. Good Lord, you never know. I might be a liar because I misspeak. Right. So either way, he was in her vehicle. He was where he wasn't supposed to be. She wasn't in the vehicle, and everything just kind of got turned on its head. The family showed up in force. They had a huge protest in front of the boyfriend's house, which just subsequently happened to be across the street from her cousin or her sister or something, a family member. And so it was really crazy. So I had done a lot of record requests. I honestly forgot I did the record request. I have to be honest with you. I forgot. I completely forgot I did the record request. Well, all of a sudden I get email. But it was when I was out of town and I forgot all about that. And so I've been working really hard to make sure I'm cleaning up my emails and going through stuff and looking for new cases and stuff like that, seeing what you guys are sending me. Well, lo and behold, I happened to come across the documents again. I think they were sent to me something like August 15th. As we know, it's October, right? So I've got the documents and we have audio. They sent me a mess of audio, 911 dispatch calls. But what I find really interesting in this little bit of papers that they sent me more audios than they did actual documents, is they actually have some case information in here. That was approved to be sent to me. So it's not like I'm saying anything or it was accidentally sent. I mean, it was approved to have it sent to me. So we're going to go over this and we're going to go over the audio. And I got to tell you, this dude was a violent guy. Yeah, he was surrounded by problems. And, but we're going to get to that. But I wanted to get through a few of the other cases that we have. First, I'm just going to briefly run through them just to update you because we have touched on many of these cases. There's one case that we haven't touched on, but I thought was really interesting because it's in Washington State, and it's about an extradition here to Florida. Like a lady is fighting extradition, and our governor here in Florida has filed her extradition paperwork And the Washington governor is filing their paperwork. So because of the tug and the back and forth in the pool and whatnot, I went ahead and decided to go to read this because of it being so interesting. Say the least, right? So let me open this up just a little bit more so I can see what the heck is going on here. It's not letting me see all my screens. Hold on, guys, just real quick. There we go. All right, so this is what it is. Let me go ahead and take this banner off real quick. Okay, so this is a Jay Inslee. That's the governor in Washington State just signed an extradition warrant for Shanna Gardner. And this was pretty interesting because I didn't hear about this story. The story is a spawn of Florida. And I forgot to say hi. Good morning to everybody. Why, good morning, everybody. I didn't even go through everybody saying good morning like I normally do. I'm so sorry. I guess apparently I'm off my game. Oh, I know why. It's because I was up on time today, right? Just joking. I'm just joking. Sonia, it's nice to see you. The real me too. Unicorn. One Indiana. Love the photo, by the way. Love the photo. Oh, and before we get started, I don't even know what I'm doing. Apparently my paper is covered up by, what is this? Oh my gosh. Is this Dolly soap? It sure smells like Dolly soap, but it's not. Guys, listen to this. Listen to this. We are so inspirational here. You guys. It's because I'm just the talking head. It really is you that make this coffee club amazing. We have an official bar of soap. The coffee club has an official bar of soap now. I am not lying. And if you guys do not buy this soap, then you're not a coffee clubber. You're just not. I'm just guess what it smells like. Oh, and it smells so good too. Holy crap. I got to tell you, I don't know if you guys recall. Maybe we have to pull up the live stream. I don't know if you guys realize that fearless mode says laugh my it must smell like coffee. It does. It does. This is BHB mocha latte. Mocha latte. This is the mocha latte right there. And I got to tell you, I want to eat this. I want to eat it. And they also sent me this lovely voodoo candle doll, or voodoo candles, right? And it smells so good. This one is vanilla. Which one is this? Coconut haze. It smells so good. It really does. It really does. Guys, I'm telling you, if nothing more, and this is a plug for Dolly. Okay. It is a plug for Dolly because I gotta be honest with you. I love PJ. Okay. PJ, thank you. Because I know this bar would not have made it to me without you. But I thought it was really interesting. And since we inspired Dolly to make a BHB bar, right? Smell us everywhere, right? Addicted to caffeine. Now we want to bathe in it. We don't just want to drink it. We want to bathe in this stuff, man. Oh, God. I want to eat this freaking bar. I want to eat it. Is it edible? Dolly, are these bars edible? Just answer that question for me. Are these bars edible? I want to eat my back bar. Guys, don't forget to go over to buy Dolly soap. Is it buy Dolly soap? Best soap in the game.com. Is that what it is? Best soap in the game. I don't know. But you can go to the Real Dolly Vision and pick up your bar, your BHB bar. Pick up your BHB bar. I promise you, you will not regret it. If you are a coffee clubber and you are addicted to coffee like I am, this is the bar for you. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I mean, I want to eat the bar, okay? I haven't bathed in it yet, okay? I haven't bathed in the bar yet. I want to eat it. But I will also be reviewing the Captain Crunch. I will let you know whether I like this as well. I'll let you know what my favorite is. And when that's not good enough, I am official. I'm official. I'm official. I'm officially a turtle. Okay. Well, it's a subturtle. Okay, because we have the this is a subcommittee. Okay, this is a subcommittee obligation. But that wasn't my favorite. I have to be honest with you. I'm a simple woman. You guys know how simple I am, right? I have to be honest with you. The favorite part of the entire package was the simplest and probably the cheapest part of the package. I have to be honest with you. It's this little guy right here. Okay, I'm sorry, but that is just the cutest little guy in the whole world, right? This little turtle. This little turtle. Look at this. This guy's so cute. Look at guys, go over, support Dolly, just support Dolly Vision. I got to be honest with you, with everything going on and the collaboration and, a lot of some of the issues that had happened, there was a lot of, Dolly's been is a good person. Okay. He's a great friend. He's a good person. He stays out, of people's personal business, but he's always there. Just to let you know he's there. And he's always been a very good friend of mine. And I'm very thankful for his friendship along the way, especially with everything that's been going on. Many of you know that I've had people that I've been around for years and years and years that haven't come out and publicly defended me like Dolly Vision. And I just want, you can't, it's kind of hard. I don't want to get melancholy or anything like that, but I just really do appreciate him. And I appreciate PJ. And I just want a big shout out to PJ and Dolly for that. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate the care gift and brightening my day and all this ick, right? And all the ick, just brightening my day. So just a big shout out. So go out and support the people that support us. Dolly Vision is definitely one of those channels that, he's funny, right? With all this gunk out here, we need people that make us laugh and put a smile on our face, right? So again, just a big shout out. Thank you for that. And I really do appreciate it. And along with the thank yous, I just want to let you know that if you guys haven't noticed, we have a new face, right? A new face. This was from one of our favorite mods, one of many favorite mods. So thank you for that. And I got to be honest with you. It came with chocolates. Up until I just turned around, I have been looking for these damn things everywhere. I have looked high and low for these things because I love candy. And it wasn't until just now that I realized that I put them with the teddy bear. So now I found some candy to eat. Yay me. Okay, so let's get started on this. I just wanted to get those few things out of the way. So again, this is just an extradition, but I'm surprised I didn't hear about this whole thing. Like this was really a freaky this was like something a movie was made of. Okay, guys, I will not lie. This case here, I'm surprised we haven't heard about it. I'm surprised we haven't covered it. This is right here in Florida. This was where a gentleman, he was leaving his girlfriend's house. There was multiple arrests in this case. They set this guy up. So girlfriend one with a couple kids, and I guess it was his wife. I guess he got married to a woman. So it was another woman and her group of kids, right? So the man was dropping the two older kids off to girlfriend one. Well, girlfriend one decided to coordinate an effort to take this man out. And they were successful. They put a tire in the road on a one-way road so the man would have to get out and move the tire. And when he did, it was done. Right then, right there in the middle of the road. Again, something that you would see in a mafia type of movie. And we never even heard about it. Never even covered this case. I just happened to be doing some research and just happened to, Governor DeSantis is signing an extradition. I'm like, oh, what's this? Right? So Anyways, there was multiple arrests in this particular matter, but the only reason why I grabbed this case wasn't to really talk about the details of this case. We've got enough stuff that we're going to be talking about on this, but it's to show you that you can fight extradition. This was the thing, and many of us learned of extradition. Many of us knew about it, but we didn't understand it too much. And so it was really explained very well during Brian Kohberger being in Pennsylvania and needing to be extradited back to Idaho. And we had discussed here for our audience to understand, what does that mean, and what does it mean when they fight extradition? Basically, what happens when they fight extradition is the governors have to work it out. So Governor DeSantis files his paperwork to extradite, and the governor of Washington State approves that. And that's kind of where we're at with this case. So that's really it was just more of a valuable lesson related to the extradition process, because Brian Kohberger didn't fight extradition. However, this lady is. So guess what? Doesn't matter whether you fight it or not, because she's heading back to Florida, and she's going to be paying for her part in this crime that took her ex out. We talked about the other day that there was a girl that was a witness to a capital crime. She was a dancer in Texas, and then she disappeared. Well, we're finding out a little bit more information about her case. Nice to see you, cries Marie. We're learning a little more about her case, and this is not looking good. She still has not been found. She was supposed to be going to court again as a witness in this capital crime before she disappeared. Well, finally, they're letting us know that she was also threatened. Threats were made against her prior to her disappearance, and we're just learning about this, and she's been gone for some time. So this is another one of those cases where I think her lifestyle played into where we are today. Not that anything is wrong with dancing or anything like that. Even the exotic dancing and stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. Many of my friends had to raise their children by dancing. So it's moms that sometimes but there's an element there. There's true in some areas. There's a huge element. There's a lot of ST that goes on in that area, even though they're working at a club. There's also just a lot of shenanigans that you get yourself involved in. Not the best wholesome people that you run across in that profession. And again, I know this because it was very difficult in many of my friends' cases to keep their nose clean, literally to keep their nose clean when they were working that job. So it's not something that I frown upon. You got to make your money where you can make your money. At the end of the day, the lights need to be on, and the children need to be fed. The children don't understand mommy doesn't have money, So, but it does bring a different type of, and she's beautiful, and she was young, just trying to make some money, just trying to live, life. And she's disappeared, and nobody knows where she's at. So again, we now know that there were threats levied against her because she was a witness to that crime. One of the people that were involved in that crime is dead because he had a shootout with the cops. This is a really like a wild, wild west story. And I many people fear for her safety. So this is a grave concern for her. And we touched one more time. And then we're going to, Okay, so this is the last one, and then we're going to get into an update on the Charlotte Senna case, and then we're going to go right on into Allisha Watts. So we're moving right along. We're staying in good timing because I didn't want to spend too much time on this. I'm not going to be opening up the phone lines. This is just going to be for information for each one of you guys. So this is the case that was out of Gwinnett, Georgia. We talked about it and how a lady was missing, and I was very concerned for her safety. Well, those concerns were realized. She was found deceased, and her significant other is now behind bars. So I just wanted you guys to, because we did touch on this case, I'm not going to be following this case too much, as I didn't, and I expressed to you guys, I was just using this for commentary, and just because she was missing, I wanted to make sure that her face was out there, but I'm not going to be involved or diving into this case very heavily. So this is kind of going to be it. If there's something comes up in court, I'll keep you guys updated. But other than that, I'm kind of done with this particular case from Georgia. But I did want to give you guys the update of what happened.
Family members reported Amy LaFakis missing on Friday, and today we learned police found her body in a wooded area in Gwinnett County, and they have since charged her boyfriend with kidnapping and lying to them. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor joins us live from the jail with the story. Angelique.
Good evening. Amy LaFakis' family is just devastated. This is not the outcome they had hoped for. They were praying that she would be found alive somewhere, but yesterday, police gave them the dreaded news. Kidnapping suspect Brandon Weiniger made his first court appearance Monday afternoon. Brookhaven police say the 43-year-old.
I have to be honest with you. This guy looks like a punk. I mean, the whole like almost semi-mohawk hair. I mean, he looks like a punk. But, it seems like that must have been what she was attracted to. She liked the rougher looking guys, the ones with the tattoos, built, biker looking, and there's nothing wrong with that. You guys know me. I'm good with the muscles, man. Okay. I love my bikers. Okay. They're what? Right. But, her ex-husband, very concerned. You're about to see him. You'll see that she's just attracted to a different type of, different type of guy. She likes the, rougher looking guys. Nice guy. Her ex-husband seems to be pretty nice. He's just tatted up.
Burglarized his girlfriend's apartment, then kidnapped Amy LaFakis early Friday morning. Her family stopped hearing from her and immediately believed something was wrong.
There's been no communication.
That's her ex-husband.
It's completely out of character for her. The concern is that she's just not here. She's missing.
Brookhaven police questioned Amy's boyfriend, suspect Weiniger, and said his stories did not add up. They charged him with false statements and tampering with evidence, which gave the family some relief.
I think there's really only one person of interest in this, and with my opinion, and they have him in custody, and they're able to contain him enough to the point where it goes beyond just holding him for the 24-hour investigation period. So they have charged him with certain charges.
And I do anticipate that those charges being upgraded at some point. There's other details of that case. But again, and this is the sad thing, like even her ex-husband's very, very concerned. I can promise you that even when you get a divorce, it doesn't change a lot. I remember my cousin, she's deceased now, but my cousin Ty, he's my cousin by marriage, because he married my cousin. But they were split up for several years. She was even seeing somebody else, but they had 2 children together, and he got into a bad automobile accident and lost his life. And I got to tell you that the pain, even after all those years, had lapsed on my cousin's face, and just the agony she was in. It doesn't change. When you love somebody, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I got to be honest with you, it doesn't change the fact that you care for them and that you love them, and you just watch somebody take this person that you spent time with off the earth. It's something that is hard to describe. It really is. So getting to Charlotte, like I said, we're going to kind of gloss through some of this stuff just a little bit, but I wanted to give you guys an update on the Charlotte case. I don't know if you guys saw this interview with one of the neighbors of the suspect. It's a little scary. I have to be honest with you. It really is very, very scary. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up and let you guys watch it.
A lot of police activity here all day. This entire property is cordoned off and troopers are guarding the scene. The double wide in front is where authorities say Ross's mother lives. They say they found the little girl in a camper out back. Authorities say they were led here by a fingerprint on a ransom note left in the mailbox of Charlotte's parents, a fingerprint that hit for a DWI in Saratoga in 1999. Neighbors were surprised by the police activity.
Well, I didn't even know until my kids. I texted both of them and said there was all this activity on Barrett Road. Can you imagine, And then they texted me and said that it was on the news and who it
I want you guys to listen. This is a little scary.
was. And I was shocked.
Another neighbor said 2 months ago she was planting with her then 9-year-old grandson, went back to turn on the spigot, heard the dog barking, and came back to see Ross standing over her grandson.
And usually I approach people politely. And
I want you guys to understand that this guy, oh, it's Emmy. That's who it is. This guy, the assailant that took this young girl from that camping site, right? Took that girl from the camping site. Over this woman's grandson. So I'm going to back it up just a little bit, but I want you guys to hear this. I want you to hear what she has to say.
For her grandson.
And usually I approach people politely. And
her grandson, spigot, heard the dog barking and came back to see Ross standing over her grandson.
And usually I approach people politely. And but I had a very bad feeling in my stomach. And I said, hey, what's going on here? And he said, oh, nothing. And he starts backpedaling a couple steps.
He said he wanted help with a weed whacker. So she said she'd get her husband.
And he says, no, I'm okay. And he had his white bicycle placed way out by the side of the road. And he went across my lawn, jumped on the bike, and headed east.
Now tell me that is not freaky. Tell me that's not freaky. So now that they know who this man is, and they're talking to neighbors, and now this whole, can has been, it's been opened, right? The can of worms have been opened. Now the neighbors know who this is, and this lady is talking about it's something that happened recently. This wasn't even some time in the past. This was recently. Her grandson could have been, this sounds like he was doing some trial runs. How many others, and then you got to ask yourself, now that we have, this could be potential victim number 1. It could be victim number 50. This guy was able, how many other children around there have disappeared? That would be my question. So I'm just in awe at the moment. I really am. I'm in awe because I keep wondering, is there a child out there that's missing that we're not paying attention to, that we're not realizing is associated with this guy? This guy is a predator. And we don't know how long he's been actively, preying on children. But it doesn't sound like this family is good at all. It sounds like his family is messed up, his entire family, from my understanding. I could be wrong, and I could be painting with a very, very broad brush. I don't know, but definitely his immediate family appears to have some major issues. So again, don't want to spend too much time on it, but did want to make sure that I brought it up to you. There is some information here that is in Adobe. The docket did submit a doc dump on Craig Ross, and here it is. And we will talk about this a little later. We're already at 33 minutes into our show, so in all fairness, I've got to get on because we've got a lot of stuff to discuss related to Allisha Watts and what could have potentially happened. But before that, I also just want to give a quick update because many of you know that I did go to Missouri. I went to check out Minnesota, excuse me, Minnesota, and check out Maddie Kingsbury and the Maddie Kingsbury case. And I met with a couple of people while I was there that kind of informed me a lot of information, because at the moment, nobody was being charged with it. There was nobody identified as the person of interest. And while I felt it was her on again, off again, recently broke up boyfriend of 7 years. She had 2 children with him. I kind of thought it was him, but it wasn't until after I spoke with, and I even had a law enforcement person that met with me as well. And that was really insightful. While I can't, discuss and didn't discuss the contents of those discussions at the time, I'm still not planning on discussing those. But it was very obvious on the face that law enforcement thought that it was her ex that had done this. They were in the process of breaking up. They were fully broke up. She was in the process of moving out of the home, and this happened. And we know that I don't think we understood the level of violence that she was undergoing inside that home. For example, she was on a video chat, and he came up and hit her in the face, and her friends saw it happen. He had brought up, which we heard early on, that he had brought up something like, if you keep this up, they're going to find you like Gabby Petito. We heard that early on. So we knew that the idle threats were there, but the actual physical altercations were withheld a lot from the public. The family didn't talk about it too much. The friends didn't talk about it too much. We kind of knew it happened. Well, in this particular article from CNN, they outline a lot of the abuse that she went through, and it's pretty horrific, guys. I have to be honest with you, but he is officially indicted on her murder. And I pray that her family, as well as her 2 beautiful children, and that's the hardest part, the 2 beautiful children that lost their mother at the hands of their father. And so those beautiful children are being taken care of by her father, her actual father, not their father, her father, and her stepmom. So hopefully some good can come out of this, but there's no winners in this case. I can tell you that. There's no winners. There's just a whole bunch of losers. And the people that lost the most were those children. You know what? I really don't care. I really don't care. I haven't even gotten into that. I was reading what was on the paper. I read it directly from the page. So listen, I can tell you that every time you come here, you've got nothing to add or contribute to this channel. And for those reasons, I'm done playing with you. I know you're part of the hate channels, and so I'm blocking you. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear from your group anymore. You guys are drama channels. Stay on your drama. If you don't like the content, or you think I'm doing something wrong, create your own channel and do it and show me how it's done. As far as dealing with your abuse on my own channel, I'm no longer going to deal with it. And as a matter of fact, if this continues to keep going, like literally, if this continues past today, action will be taken. That's why this is going to be going into members only if you guys don't knock it off. I really don't care anymore. But the hate channels need to move on. You guys need to find your next, your next mark. Go find somebody else to harass. I want you off of my channel. I don't want you back here. If you would like to contribute to these cases, then you're more than welcome here. But if you're just here to incite some nonsense, some war that only you guys are warring, I don't want any part of it. Move on. Find your next cash cow to harass and leave me alone. And that goes for anybody that supports those hate channels. I don't want you here. This is not the channel for you, okay? Go find somebody else. And again, like I said, JLR is looking for a lot of Bullhorn Betty haters. So you guys can go flood his channel. He's more than happy to hear about how horrible Bullhorn Betty is. So just, you don't need to be here. There's plenty of other channels that hate me. So keep going, right? Just keep going. No, I said Miss Moore. and they call it a dox. They're going to understand that you can say people's legal name here. There's nothing unlawful about that. So they've already hit me with a privacy complaint, which will go nowhere. Just like Rebecca Turner's went nowhere. And you know what? This is what I would like to say. And then I'm getting over it. But you don't come after and attack people and then expect to keep your anonymity. If you want to keep your anonymity and talk about these cases, you can. But as soon as you start attacking people, you have no more rights to your anonymity. None. I don't want to hear you crying about somebody being doxxed when your pages are littered with trash talk and doxing other people, either by sharing their information behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. It doesn't matter. You're doing dirty. You're doing dirty. That's all that matters. And you guys have done dirty for 2 years. So much so that last year, one of your people wanted to come out and take out my channel. And you see how that worked out for her, causing me financial harm. It's not going to help anybody. I can promise you that. But what you guys need to do is just stay on your channels. You don't need to be here. If you don't like this channel, stay off of it. But if you think you're going to continue to steal my content to humiliate me with, well, there's going to be consequences to that bad behavior. So again, this is just my thing. Move on. Move on. Find somebody else. There's so many other people on YouTube that do a hell of a lot worse shit than me that you guys can be eating alive that won't be suing you. Go find them. Harass them. Tear their life apart. Call their family. Take pictures of their house. Put maps to their home. But if you think you guys have already doxed the shit out of me. I don't even have a problem saying my address online anymore because everybody has a fucking map to my house. So, yeah. Miss Moore is a piece of shit teacher. And they can keep privacying and doing, there's nothing YouTube's going to be able to say to me or do to me because it's not unlawful and it's not against the terms of service to say Miss Moore. So, since you guys wanted to bring it up, it was only one sly comment yesterday, but since we want to bring a magnifying glass to it, let's bring a magnifying glass to the teacher. So, trust me. Now, if you guys would like me to knock it off, maybe you guys should knock it off because you guys have only been dealing with me for several months. I've been dealing with the likes of you, some of you for 2 years, some of you less. But just because I sat here quietly and didn't want to engage doesn't mean I can't. It's not my cup of tea if you haven't noticed. But if you have noticed, it's something I do very well. So again, for all the hate channels, find yourself a new mark. It's time to move on. There is a lot more damage that can be done if pushed. I don't want to do it. I just want to have my little channel to talk about true crime, do whatever I choose to do, and to be left alone. You guys can do that. We can all live in this world in peace, coexist. The shit that you guys try to drumbeat on every single day, but just can't seem to find the secret sauce to do it. So now we're going to get on to Allisha Watts, to a true crime case, which that's the difference between our channel. So our channel, I may spend 10 minutes talking about crap about somebody else and 2 hours talking about the cases as opposed to 15 minutes about the cases and 8 hours about everybody else. Okay, so we do things a little differently over here on the Bullhorn Betty channel, if you haven't noticed. So getting up to snuff with this particular case with Allisha Watts. This is a woman that disappeared on July 16th. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I've got to be honest with you. It was really crazy because before she was officially missing, her boyfriend wound up like really far away. I want to say it was like 60 miles away, potentially in Anson or something like that. And he was at the DMV sleeping in the car. He was sleeping in the car and it was her car. She was nowhere to be found. She didn't go to work. She didn't go to the comedy club that she planned on with family as well as him. But that's not it. I get some records. There's been a lot of stuff going on in her life, but I want you to hear this. This is his ex. Is this his ex-wife? Hold on. Is this the one? Wife of murder. See, this is the ex-wife. You guys got to watch this. Like, this dude is a bad dude. He really is.
Of murdering Moore County woman Allisha Watts will stay behind bars. A judge ruling today no bond for James Dunmore.
WREL's Chelsea Donovan was in the courtroom today and spoke to Watts' friends and family members after the hearing. She also talked to Dunmore's ex-wife.
Our cameras were not allowed here inside this courtroom in Montgomery County when James Dunmore made a 6-minute court appearance. He came out in a mask and shackles as the family and friends of Allisha Watts looked on.
For me to see him for the first time, I just broke down.
Family members gathered outside the Montgomery County courthouse after James Dunmore appeared in court.
When I saw him in the courtroom, I wanted him to see us.
51.
I have to be honest with you. I mean, let me just see if I can go back there just a little bit. I mean, he looks normal. It doesn't look like he doesn't seem like the kind, to me, he looks like a school teacher in this photo. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't seem like this violent thug that he is. This man is a very, very violent man. Very violent.
In court.
When I saw him in the courtroom, I wanted him to see us.
51-year-old Dunmore was arrested Thursday, the same day Allisha Watts' body was found in plain sight by cadaver dogs in this wooded area near the town of Norman. Moore County investigators said digital evidence led them here, a spot they had searched 7 or 8 times before discovering 39-year-old Watts, nearly 40 days after she
was beautiful, and she was so young. She was only 39 years old, guys. And Dunmore was 51 years old. But she was young. She was just making her mark on the world. It's just sad.
He disappeared from Dunmore's Charlotte home.
If he is the one that did it, she said that he deserved to have his eyes closed, just like her daughter's eyes is closed and never will be open again.
Brenda Smith spoke on behalf of Allisha's mother today.
I just couldn't imagine what would trigger him if he did it to do such a thing.
Also in court today, Artie Bruton, Dunmore's current wife. She came to support the Watts family. Bruton took out a domestic violence protection order against Dunmore in May after she says he threatened to kill her, kidnapped her, and sexually assaulted her.
That's his wife. This is his wife. Now, we learned that, let's just go over some of the information we have on Allisha Watts. Okay, now we know that this girl here is his wife. She's his estranged wife. She left him, but Allisha Watts was 39. She lived in Moore County and commuted over to Charlotte County. Her cousin lived, or her family member, I don't want to say cousin, I can't remember if it's her sister or her cousin, but a family member lives across the street from Dunmore's home. And so Allisha works every other weekend and doesn't go there. But every available weekend that she's off work, she goes out there to hang out with her friends and her boyfriend. And so she goes from Moore County over to Pamela Lorraine Drive, which is where one of her family members live across the street, and her boyfriend lives on the other side of the street. And his name's James Dunmore. He's 51 years old, but she's been dating him for like a year. Now, mind you, he's still married to this girl, and this is not the first time. You're about to hear that she was having an altercation with him as soon as May, 2 months prior to, or 3 months prior, no, 2 months prior to the disappearance of Allisha. So this is a kind of almost like a love triangle, if you will. She's married to the guy, but doesn't live with him in May because there's a whole bunch of disputes and cars being stolen and sitting down and her taunting him. And according to some of the audio records that we have received, it's saying that there's a lot of chaos going on at this Pamela Lorraine Drive home that James Dunmore resides in. Allisha had an event at a comedy show that she was going to be with her family as well as her significant other, James Dunmore. And she didn't show up for that. And then her family found out that she didn't report to work, and apparently she never misses work. She's very dedicated to her job. And then finally, and I think it was and we have the actual missing person report in the package of paperwork that I have. On the 18th, her car was located in Anson City at the DMV with Dunmore inside. And on the 18th, on that day, they believe that she was dumped off Cemetery Road in Montgomery County. So that's kind of like it in a nutshell, just to inform you. But listen to this. I'm going to back this up just a little bit because I want you to hear his ex-wife or his wife, because she's still his wife.
After she says he threatened to kill her, kidnapped her, and sexually assaulted her. Despite those allegations, she wanted to tell her story.
Well, I would just say, just from my experience, I'm sorry, I'm just definitely just hoping that justice is really served at this time.
If convicted, James Dunmore faces life in prison without parole or the death penalty. He's due back here in court on September 14th. Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News, Montgomery County.
And the family right now is in the difficult process.
That was that one. And then we have some more stuff related to her that was really interesting. And I think this is the one. Is this the one? No, this is the one about the one girl. I've got another video here somewhere that was really, really important for you guys to see. Let me find it real quick. Here it is. This is it.
Tonight, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police are looking for this woman, 39-year-old Allisha Watts. She's been missing for more than a week now. Her family's grief and worry getting worse with every passing moment.
We just hope she's okay. That's our main focus right now. We need to locate her.
The only thing we ask is if anybody know anything or if they've seen her.
Hold on,
seen a
there's
glimpse,
something playing in the
anything.
background. Hold on, there's something playing in the background. Of course it's on the Fox News. I'm going to have to stop using Fox News for a resource. It's driving me nuts, and it's so distracting. They don't want to be brought up, and they don't want to be promoted, then I won't promote them.
Any clue?
Allisha lives in Moore County, but her cousin Gwendolyn Utley says she would come to Charlotte to visit often.
She comes up to Charlotte to see us.
And the only time she missed is the times that she has to work every other weekend.
The missing persons police report says Allisha was last seen back on July 16th at this home on Pamela Lorraine Drive in University City. Utley says it's the home of the man Allisha had been dating for about a year, not far from where Utley lives.
I last saw my cousin Allisha Watts Sunday. I was coming from church, me and my family. And her boyfriend was coming out, and they were getting in the car as if they were going somewhere.
Utley says Allisha came to Charlotte that weekend with specific plans in mind.
That's the same day that we were having the event that we were supposed to attend at the comedy show that she never showed up at.
So she never showed up at the comedy club. Oh, you're welcome, Just Debbie. Thank you for your love and support, Love Bug. Thank you. Thank you. So her family was notified pretty early on. And I will tell you that in 2018, now we have more audio recordings than we do actual paperwork. We only have a couple incidences that happened. Actually, only one incident that happened on the 18th. And this is where James Dunmore called in I think this was vandalism. Yeah, and this was May 7th at approximately 7:30. Unknown suspect damaged the victim's fence, driving into it with a vehicle, and damaged the door frame by kicking in the door at 1633 Pamela Lorraine Drive. So obviously he had a lot of problems going on long before he started dating Allisha. And so I have this document right here, and this is the actual missing person document, and it tells me the date that this was called in. And her missing person report was called in on July 19th. So she hadn't been seen since the 16th. The missing person came in 72 hours after she was missing, and it appears that it came in at 1642, which is what would that be? 4:42 in the afternoon, and they are in North Carolina, so that's Eastern time. So 4:42 on the 19th, and the 19th, I had the map or the calendar up here. So the 16th was Sunday, and that's when they reported. That's when she apparently went missing, and then they reported her missing. James was in her car on the 18th, which was a Tuesday, and then on the 19th, which was a Wednesday, at 4:42 in the afternoon, her cousin, which is in this video next to me, reported her missing to law enforcement. And that's when everything started going off. And so I even got some internal memos from law enforcement related to Allisha Watts' investigation, talking about their continued collaboration and investigation, and that the fact that she was seen on the 16th leaving the residence, which is a little weird because they purportedly saw her leaving, but I don't hear anything of her coming back yet. James Dunmore was in her 2023 Mercedes-Benz in Anson County on the 18th, and her whereabouts were unknown on the 18th. So they were having those internal discussions there. This is the one I find very interesting. So we know that the missing person report came in on 4:42 in the afternoon of the 19th. And at 3:30 on the 20th, law enforcement decides to go to Jay Moore's house, which was located at the 1633 Pamela Lorraine Drive. And this is what was the most concerning for me. On July 20th, 2023, a bullet shell casing was found in the street in front of 1633 Pamela Lorraine Drive. So it makes me wonder if there was an altercation that maybe somebody didn't see outside of the home that might have led to her death, and why they saw her leaving but not coming back. And then, of course, we have everything related to all internal conversations from the 19th on. And so this was the welfare check was conducted at 4:46. We heard we've got the missing person report that came in on 4:42. So within 4 minutes of the missing person, they did a welfare check. They said the subject has not been seen or heard from since Sunday and has not reported to blank business. They said they cleared advanced subject vehicle, was parked at, it says AAA Sunday and Monday, and was removed in the middle of the night. Subject has not been reported back home to Fayetteville either. Subject is dating a male that lives AAA, that has an ex-girlfriend that has been showing up to AAA, so it sounds like their address. No DA, no weapons. Subject blank, male friend is blank. They've redacted a lot of this because they're clearing some people. I can see some people being cleared off of persons of interest. They status change and tracker auto has arrived. So it looks like they're trying to track some vehicles. They even have some maps in here about what they've done and the locations that they've searched. They have an officer contact blank in reference to a blank. Comprehensive advance blank was told that subject was reported missing, but wants to know if this is true. So somebody is calling into law enforcement to find out if Allisha is truly, in fact, considered missing. And this was at 9 o'clock in the morning. And it says clear blank of subject says no police have come by blank to check if she was there. So thanks family didn't report her missing. So somebody's calling in saying that because law enforcement didn't go to this particular address, they were unsure if the family truly called her in missing. It sounds like somebody's fishing. I have to be honest with you. It sounds like somebody's fishing, Because if this is not your family member, why would you care if if a family member is truly in fact called her and missing or not? Just doesn't make sense. But I digress. And there's a lot more information. It goes on to the 21st, and there was somebody called in after seeing the woman on news. I don't know if that was going to be some type of witness, but they redacted that person's name. They saw her in Greensboro, or someone that matches her description this weekend. So somebody was calling in the missing person in Greensboro, but it was not her because obviously she was deceased at the time. Reference to media and people on business, harassing them, reference. So I believe that's a call from his house related to, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have to go back and look, but I believe one of our content creators here on YouTube knocked on the door of James Dunmore's mom's home, was asking questions, but I don't know if that was at that time or not. 25 to 30 people outside. No, it wasn't. This was this must have been the day that they went to his house and they had a huge protest out in the front street of James Dunmore's house, and they're calling in here saying that 20 or 30 people are outside of AA taking pictures. So they're saying that they're outside of his house. 911 here can hear someone calling blank. Who are they stressing and videoing? Med C declined. People outside are from their hometown. So they're saying that these are people that are there. This is not people outside people. This is people that are from there. Caller, Back Creek, University City, between the church. Oh, buzzards and swarming. So this was on August 4th. Somebody actually called in. It seems like her whereabouts. They saw some buzzards that were swarming and thought it might be related to her missing. So we have a lot of information. All right, so getting on to the audios, we've got some audio. I'm gonna have to change my screen just ever so slightly to get the audios up. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this because it's going to make me do some weird crap. It just drives me nuts. So let me see if I can get all this stuff. We'll just have to do one at a time, it looks like. Oh, it won't let me do audio. I might have to do it a different way. Let me know if you guys can't hear this. I may have to wait until tomorrow to do it if I can't get it to work. Okay, share audio. To share audio, share tab instead. To share audio, share tab instead. What do you do when there's no fucking, oh, excuse my language, and there's no tab? How do I get files off my computer if I can't get, I'm probably going to have to download these into my video thing and make an MP because these are waves. I'm going to have to make it an MP3. And so at any rate, let me see if I can try to get it. Let me know if you guys can hear this. If not, then I'm going to turn my microphone on and just let you guys hear them from my phone. Let me see if I can get this to work. I don't know if it will. It should, but who knows? It's probably going to be really, really light. Can you guys hear this? Hold on.
Charlotte 911.
Can you guys hear that or no?
Fire or medic?
Police, I just need a police escort.
Okay.
To get some belongings out of the home.
Can you guys hear that or no?
Orders for you not to be there, ma'am.
Okay.
No, but I have one on. I do have one on him, but not the other way around.
Okay.
I do have a protective order.
And is this against a husband or a
Yes.
boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Is he black, white, Asian, or Hispanic?
Black.
Do we know if there's any weapons in the house?
No.
Okay. What's your ETA to that home address, ma'am?
What's the ETA to the address, Mom? 25 minutes.
What's the color, make, and model of the vehicle you'll be arriving in?
It's a black Hyundai Sonata.
All right,
This
ma'am,
might be
we'll
his
call standard for an
ex-wife.
escort. We'll have an officer out there as soon as possible. If you happen to arrive before we get there, please call into 911 and let us know, okay?
Okay.
All right, that's one of
Thank
them.
you. Bye.
Charlotte 911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
Police, I just need to report a vehicle stolen, please.
Did you see this happen or just come out to find it missing?
No, come on, find it missing.
What's the color, make, and model of the vehicle?
Yes, it's a 2015.
Okay, so Holly, I just blocked you. I just want to tell you I don't care. I don't care because at the end of the day, I'm going to be taking a lot of information and there's going to be a lot of people held accountable for the bad behavior. If you guys want to continue to dox me and have trolls come over here, that's okay. But I'm going to let you know that I don't want to hear you guys crying when people start losing their jobs because of the conduct you guys are inciting. I'm trying to say I'm tired of it being on my channel. You guys can do whatever the hell you want to do, anywhere you want to do it, just not here. So if this continues, believe me, there are going to be a lot of people crying and screaming, more so than the ones that already are. And I am not. And I'm going to repeat. Let me put my face on the screen so you know I'm being serious. I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to be harassed anymore. I'm tired of the bullying. I'm tired of the intimidation, and I'm tired of the threats. And if you guys want to continue to levy those intimidations, those threats upon me, buckle up, Buttercup. So my suggestion would be everybody just knock it off and move on. So this doesn't get any further out of control than it already is. But you're messing with the wrong one if you think I'm going to back down. The more you threaten me, the more you guys are going to have to deal with. And you guys may have a whole team and crew and a whole bunch of people behind the scenes doing dirty. Well, guess what? It's just me. It's just me. I'm not doing dirty behind the scenes. I'm going to put it all up in here and put it all for the world to see what you guys are doing. So I'm going to tell you one more time, and this is my final warning to everybody involved. It's time to move on. There's a lot of people out there you guys can harass and pick on and bully and intimidate. I'm not the one anymore. So if you guys would like to continue down this road, as you see, a lot of people are going to be hurt, and it's no longer going to be me. I will do it lawfully. I will do it legally, but it will be done. This is my last warning. You guys can move on. And no harm, no foul. Let's deal with what we got going on currently. If you guys want to continue to push this matter forward, then we're going to do it. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about frivolousness when you guys have pushed the envelope and pushed the envelope and pushed the envelope. I'm not going to sit here and listen to you guys crying that people are losing their jobs and people are being doxxed because of what you guys have done all this time. You did this all to yourselves. You did this all by yourself. Nobody's attacked you. You attacked people. And when people have had it and defend themselves, you guys try to make yourselves be the victim. You are not the victim in our world. We are no longer going to deal with it. Even your own people are backing away from you and tired of being controlled by a small group of idiots on YouTube. We don't prescribe to it. We don't deal with it, and we're not going to address it. And you guys keep bringing it to my channel. And here I am talking about a case. And yet again, we have to stop for your drama, not my drama, not my drama, your drama and bad behavior. But I will tell you, this is coming to an end, and you guys can fight it and kick and scream and claw your way the whole way while we're stopping this. Or you guys can just realize you need to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And now would be a great time to fold them, find a new target, and move on. That seems like the most appropriate thing, but this doubling down, tripling down has done nobody any good. It's getting a lot of people in a lot of trouble. A lot of serious trouble. So let's just say we can agree to disagree. You don't like me. I don't like you. Go our separate ways. I don't come over to your channel and cause problems. You don't come over to my channel and cause problems. That's how the real world works. Well, this is what I'm going to do, Behooved. This is exactly what I'm going to do. Let me be very clear exactly what I'm about to do. If you guys do not leave, your favorite teacher is going to have everything she said about her students. Every time she says she's recording me while she's on the school board's dime. Every little thing she said about how unhappy she is at her school. All of the nasty comments she made about me. I'm going to show them all of her troll accounts, a teacher with troll accounts. And I'm going to sue her, the school district, and the Board of Education. I don't want to do that. Let me be very clear here. I do not want to do that. I'm being forced, yet again, to initiate another lawsuit because people will not knock it off. Now, Emmy, if you do not want to lose your job, it would be my suggestion to keep my name out of your mouth. Have I made myself clear enough for the likes of you? I'm over this. And if it continues, you got to remember, I'm a content creator. My job is secure. This is my only job. You can't call my boss and get me fired for bad behavior. But when you're taking money from our government to do a job and you're playing on your phone while you're supposed to be doing your job, I'm not getting you fired. You're getting yourself fired. Now, again, this is my last and final warning to all you animals out there. Move on. Because you guys are gambling with a lot of people's lives, and they're gambling with their own. You guys gambled with mine, and you see I'm still standing here. There's not a whole lot you're going to be able to do to me that you haven't already done to me over the last 2 years. The tables have turned because I'm no longer being silent. I'm no longer allowing it just to continue to happen. I'm now defending myself and fighting back. That's what you guys haven't had to deal with for the last 2 years. Now you're having to deal with it. So it would be my suggestion to talk your shit on your own channels. Keep the drama off of mine. If you don't create the drama, guess what? There won't be any drama here. See how that works? So, Emmy, now that you're making and forcing me to do this publicly, you do not want to fuck with me, little girl. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do. Because everything I'm going to do to you, I'm going to do to you lawfully and legally. And again, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do any of this. I just want to be left the hell alone. But your friends are playing with your future, young lady. So my suggestion would be to tell your friends to leave me alone if you don't want to have to pay for their bad behavior and yours. Last and final warning. Tomorrow, if I see any more shit, Emmy, from your crew, the email will be sent. And you can deal with whatever you created for yourself. That's how we roll. Now, let's get back to our business. And guys, I am going to tell you this. This is the last time I'm discussing these hate channels on this channel. We're not getting involved in it. We're not drama. We are a true crime channel. But there's been a lot going on behind the scenes that many people said I was lying about that we're finding out was absolutely 100% true while you guys called me liar. You told me that this was frivolous. I was being stalked by people. Stalked. People coming to my home. I don't know if that can sink into your brains. Queen asking for my home address. For what purpose? I haven't even begun.
BMW 750 LI.
And when did you see it last?
The last time I'm sorry, what is today? What's today's day? It's Monday. So Friday. I think it might have been Friday. It might have been Friday, I think it was.
You said it was what color?
White.
You said it was what year again?
2015. I don't think I have the license plate. Let me see. Hold on. I'm still checking, actually.
That's fine. I just looked through all the BMWs to see if they've been towed. It hasn't been towed at this time. Are you there now to speak with an officer?
Yes, I can be there. I can be there now in about maybe like 5 minutes.
Okay. It's still not showing up as towed. I've heard that call for you, and an officer will be out there as soon as they can to speak with you and make a report for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so they've got, and that sounded like his ex-wife because she had a deeper voice. So I think that not his ex-wife, but the estranged wife that you just saw in that video, because that was a deeper voice and that sounded more in line with her voice. So, but we've got, like I said, I have a lot more 911 calls than I do paperwork. So we're going to listen to all of them.
Charlotte 911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
Police.
Okay, you just put in the call for service?
I'm putting in a call to have a police come to my residence.
So this is James Dunmore, okay? This is James Dunmore, and I believe that I know that this is well, I'll let you guys listen. This is the one with his car and his estranged wife.
Soon to be ex-wife, she took it. I thought she took my car. She took my car because she had a key to it. She took my car and drove off in it, and they parked down. I didn't even know they parked down the street in my car, and then turned around. She's got somebody driving the car. Then they come back to take her belongings out of the house because they didn't think I was here. So they came in the back gate, go in the back where they know they can open the door because they know it's a little way you can open the door without having the key. They went in. She goes in to go take her merchandise, and then when I confront her, she's gonna tell me, "Oh, you know, I got my carry concealed weapons, so you better be smart about it." So what are you telling me? So without showing me a weapon, you're telling me you basically got a weapon, and that's my car parked down the street. Then when I see them in the car.
See how manipulative he is? He's making sure that he brings up a weapon in this matter. I doubt that she said, but hey, you know, I digress because I don't know. I was not there. But you know what? Somebody bringing up weapons is a good way to get somebody arrested and searched and everything else. I think he was very manipulative in this one. But again, I was not there. I did not see the altercation, and the girl could have very well have threatened him. We don't know. This is just what he's saying.
I'm not going to go chase down a car on a high-speed chase. When you got my car.
Okay,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Okay, what is the vehicle?
It's a 740. It's a 750 Li BMW 2015.
Okay, sir. Okay, the call was put in for service, and officers will be there as soon as possible.
Right, but I'm just saying I know who took the car now. So I want them to come out so I can make this police report because I'm not going to chase behind my car and you have my car.
So is your ex-wife is the one that took the vehicle?
The one that took the vehicle. She took the vehicle and got someone else driving the vehicle, and she's driving. They driving 3 vehicles, and they come over to my house in 3 vehicles and got hidden on the next street over from my house on
Wait, hold on 1 second. So your ex-wife took the vehicle and then came back and wanting to.
They're trying to receipt, also try to get. They thought I wasn't at the house. They're trying to get. I'm in the shed in the back. So that makes it like I'm not at home, and she didn't see the other vehicle in the yard. So she's feeling like, oh, he's going completely. She takes my vehicle, she steals my vehicle, and then turn around, and then they hide. And that's when I call, and I thought someone just stole it. I spot the vehicle now. I spot the vehicle. They got the vehicle down the street. And then when I go to go get my vehicle, the guy takes off in the car and goes and takes off in my car. This just happened just while I'm calling you guys.
Okay, who's the other individual inside the vehicle?
I have no idea who the other person is.
Is he
black?
black?
Yes, black guy. Yes, black.
Black male? Do you know what he's
got
wearing?
Maybe like some t-shirt. I don't know. Like he only had a hat on, like a white t-shirt with something on the front of it or whatever. But it's a guy.
Okay.
And he got him driving. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Understood, sir. I'm gonna add all this information into the call for service, and officers will be there as soon as possible. Okay, sir? Just try to relax. Okay? Take it easy.
Yeah, I'm just upset. You come in, you take my vehicle out the yard. Like I get it, bro. I mean, you're only doing your job, and I'm sorry for having to vent to you, but this is all that's happening. So everything's all high energy right now.
For sure. No, it's okay. I understand. Just let out your frustration. It's okay. I'm here to hear you out. But I'll put all that information into the call for service, and officers will be there as soon as possible. And then you can vent to them fully.
Officers will be there short as possible. You can vent to them. That was classic. That was freaking classic. Oh my God. So he's upset that his soon-to-be ex-wife took his car. So again, lots of internal turmoil, not good with relationships. And this is, again, what was approved to be sent to me. So there's a lot more that we do not have that will be directly related to the case against him. This is what, again, that I was approved to have released to me.
Charlotte 911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
Police.
That sounds like his ex-wife again.
Someone, an unknown car is parked inside, and it's suspicious. It don't belong there. And we have an ongoing investigation with my cousin that has went missing.
So that's
his
her cousin
that did something to her is out. And for safety purposes, we would like the police to go out there and see whose white car is out there, because we don't know their way.
You don't know what kind of vehicle it is?
It's a white car. It's only one white car.
No, I'm saying a make and model. Do you know what make and model it is?
No, it's just a white car.
Okay, and you said this is your mother's location? Your mother's house?
Yep. Uh-huh.
And did she call you and let you know that there's a vehicle in her yard, or how do you know?
No, because she's not home. My sister FaceTimed us and showed us, because we wasn't expecting nobody, and we don't know anybody with the white car.
Okay. And no one has gotten out?
No.
Okay.
And the windows are tinted.
White vehicle, white car with tinted windows.
Mm-hmm.
No one got out. And you said there's an ongoing investigation. I'm just notating it for the officers to see.
Yeah.
Investigation in reference to her cousin. And your cousin is missing, correct?
Yeah.
Good morning, Turkey Man.
And you said that lives across the street.
Mhm.
And I think we may have one or two more video or audios after this. I'm just glad you guys can hear it because I didn't know how to get these things to work, to be honest with you. We have two more after this one.
Okay. All right, I have that.
This one's almost over.
We'll get outside as soon as possible.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. You're welcome.
Okay, and we got one more after this.
Charlotte 911. Do you need police, fire, or medic?
Police, honey. I'm trying to get a wilderness check on my cousin, honey, because she's been gone for quite a while.
Okay, so this is the official 911 call to report Allisha Watts missing. Again, this is the official 911 call to report Allisha Watts missing.
Okay, and does she comes up here, have her location, and it's giving me her. She was talking to this guy that lives across the street.
Okay.
And it's saying that she was there.
And tell me why we're doing a wellness check on her.
My cousin first, she's talking to this guy, honey, and he just got out of a relationship, I know. And she don't even live up here. She lives like going towards Fayetteville.
Okay.
And her and the guy has been talking, just a couple months they've been talking. But the girl that he was with, he's been with her like 15 years. And when I was coming home on Saturday, she came up here on Friday. We were all supposed to meet up on Sunday to go to a comedy show up here in Charlotte.
Okay.
The 85 South. And she paid for tickets and we all paid for tickets. Okay, she didn't show up at the comedy show. When I got back home, her car was still parked in his yard. And this is my first cousin. She's kind of outgoing. She don't fit like that.
Right.
And once her car was parked in the yard, I thought that was funny with her, not showing up. Now this was Sunday.
Okay.
But Saturday when I came home, I was coming home from where we're actually from, because we all actually not from Charlotte, but I live here. I've been living here 9 years. And when I came home, it was this car pulling out, and it was like trying to run and hit me like head on. It was kind of driving real aggressive, and I had.
That stuff behind the scenes, that ruffling of papers, is not me. That's the audio itself.
Hurry up and back in my yard to not get hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, that just seems funny, and I don't have a problem with anybody, So I was like, but I do know his ex-girlfriend knows that is my cousin. Oh, God, honey. What?
Just tell me how old she is. How old is she?
About, she'll be 40 on her birthday in September. September, she'll be 40.
Okay, black. Is she black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
Black.
About how
tall? She's about 5'3", about my height.
What is this? We've got potentially Layla was found. What's going on? Wandering orphan. I think Layla was found. I called 911. Can you call me? Can you come up here online? Let me open up my phones. Hold on a second. Let me open up my phones. Hold on. Where was she found? Betty, can I call? Yes, I'm opening up the phone lines right now. Give me just give me just a second. Give me just a second. Hold on. Can't see anything. Okay. Right, share audio. Give me just a second. I gotta fix my audio on here, and then I'll open up the phone lines. This is just wrong one. This is just for Orphan. This is not for anybody else. Is this Orphan?
Yes.
Okay, hon. What's up?
I'm pretty sure I just found Layla.
Oh my God.
She was sitting in front of our Cape Dollar Tree right across from Five Below.
She's alive?
And she had her hair cut like to her collarbone. I'm telling you, her hair was cut shorter and it was dyed a different color. But this girl, if it's not Layla, she's got a freaking clone.
No shit.
She was dressed like she'd been wearing the same outfit for forever. Her clothes were falling apart. She was sitting outside the Dollar Tree, and I walked past her, and I turned back around, and I felt bad. Like, I thought, gosh, it's going to be hot and humid today. So I said, hey, hon, do you need a bottle of water while you wait for your ride? And she said, yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
Is she still there?
Yeah, I already called 911 too.
Did she say what her name could have been?
No.
And you said
She
she's
kept
at
telling me,
Five
I'm
Below?
not homeless. I have a family.
Yeah.
And I said, that's okay. I said, I mean, I know how people are. Sometimes they get carried away running errands. They can be late. Here, take 2. And I gave her 2 bottles of water. And I kept thinking, God, she looks so familiar. She looks so familiar. And it just clicked all of a sudden. And I was like, she's dyed her hair like greenish
Mm-hmm.
and cut some of it off. But that's her. It finally like clicked. So I pulled in the parking lot of Hobby Lobby and called 911, and they are on their way there right now. I told them her name's Layla Santinello. She is missing. She is a missing person. I'm pretty sure it's her. You know, I gave them all the same details I just gave you. You know, at that point I said, it hasn't even been 2 minutes since I drove off.
Right.
So I guarantee she's still there. And they said, okay, we're sending officers immediately. So,
Sonia, can you get a hold of Jen? Reach out to either Allie or Jen and let them know that she needs to get down there and see if that's her.
I'm just kicking my butt thinking like I should have taken a picture,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't click until I'd already drove off. And I thought, well, if I drive back and take her picture, she's going to run.
Right. Well, hopefully,
our cops are really responsive. I live in a pretty small town right off Interstate 55. And I'm sure you can look up my zip code of what county you need to call.
Yeah. Well, I can, what county? You said it was in a different county? It's not in Kingsport? Or is it in Kingsport?
It's in Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Missouri. Cape Jordan.
So I just doxed myself. I don't give a shit.
Okay. That's okay. Cape Jordan, Missouri. Well, you didn't.
Girardeau. It's GIR. Yeah, it's the only town in the world named that.
Okay, perfect. Oh, so she can't really drive there. So okay, that's fine. Okay, then thank you. Thank you for calling law enforcement.
No problem.
I will let Jennifer know, and hopefully we can, Godspeed me. And I believe God can move mountains, and this is one that is very concerning for me because of the details that we have. And if we can find her, God, I'd love that. I'd love to bring 2 babies home in a week. That would be awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, I called 911. I pulled over. I texted my husband real fast, like, check our Amber Alert, because she's obviously transient or on the run or something. And then she's so young too. Like she looked like she was like late teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
Just so young, and she could just tell she'd been put through it. Her face was all sunken in, and you could tell she was hungry and thirsty. And I told my husband, I texted him that, and then I was like, I got to call Betty right now.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah. And we need to keep our eyes and ears out for her, because again, there are a number of things that could happen to her. It's just that, and she could be far, far away, and we need to find her. So hopefully let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for your continued
No
support.
problem.
All right, honey. Love you.
No
Bye-bye.
problem. Bye, Betty.
All right, so I'm going to turn the phones off and get back to the video that we just had. There's always possibilities, and this is one that, God, we would really hope to be true. I got to be honest with you, because there is the possibility that she is somewhere else, and we've discussed that, especially with Layla. Unfortunately, the information we got in Kingsport is not, is obviously a lot more grim. But there's still other possibilities, because we don't know where she was for at least 7 hours of the day. And she could very well, again, we come back to that one lady at the AmeriCorps Hotel that said, if somebody owes a debt, blonde hair, young, They have to work that you never know. And that area is ripe. We definitely knew that going in there is ripe for HT and ST. So there is the possibility she's elsewhere. There is that possibility. And I just spoke with Jen. Okay. So it was just let her know it was Cape Jordan, Missouri. Cape Jordan, Missouri, I believe is what I wrote down. But she can go back to the video here and get that information to call the community to see what they were able to find. But again, thank you, for the people. And it's like this, for the people that are out there that see this and may find somebody because of a show that we do or a face that we put up on here. Just that one phone call that could potentially save somebody's life. That's why we do what we do here on this channel. And it's exactly why we do what we do on this channel. So, all right, so let's get back to our phone call. Give me just a second. Let me get this pop back up. And we'll continue to listen to what we were just listening to. Okay.
5'3". We about the same height.
Okay. Can you tell, is her hair in braid?
And for those that are just tuning in, if you're wanting to know what this is that we're listening to, this is the actual missing person call that we received from North Carolina related to Allisha Watts' disappearance. She was found deceased, and her boyfriend, James Dunmore, is behind bars, charged with her murder.
Dreadlocks, anything like that?
No, she wears like the wig, the lace wig. She might have like a bob in or something like that.
Okay.
She don't have braids in right now. She do have a lace wig in, I know.
Okay.
And she's got like body enhancement, so she's real curvy. She had her butt done and all that.
Okay. Approximately,
and,
how much do you think she weighs?
They probably weigh about, I want to say between 185 to 190.
And you said she has body enhancements?
She has, yeah, she's got a real big butt. She got her butt done, and she's flat stomach, and she's real curvy. So,
okay.
Aw. That's, it's, hold on, let me try to, something's going on here. Sorry, I hit a button. So, I mean, it's, how can I explain this? It's sad because, at the time, this lady doesn't know anything's wrong with her cousin, and, but even her describing her is just, it's, you can hear the love and stuff in there, talking about her cousin being curvy and she getting her butt done and stuff like that. It was just kind of, it was kind of cute, it was human. And, it's just sad because she has no earthly idea at this moment what she's about to find out in the days ahead.
Okay, you haven't seen or heard from her since when?
No, she normally call. I talk to her all the time on the regular, and I got her location and everything. And so I've seen them leaving out. I guess they were going to get them something to eat, but this is before, this was earlier Sunday morning when I was on my way out to church. And I seen them leaving out. But then she came back. When I got off church, I seen her car parked back there. And she runs her own business. So she has to, be back to work to get to her office,
okay.
So she do run her own business. And the office people are calling because she has not showed up at work. That's what scared me. I thought she had went back home.
Okay.
And her car left. Her car was there all day Sunday after they got back from wherever they went earlier. Him and her. Her car was parked there all day Sunday. Like I said, Sunday night was when the comedy show was downtown at the Bojangles Coliseum, and she didn't show up for that. And Monday, her car was still parked there. And I know she goes to work because she run a business. So that was kind of awkward. But I said, maybe, somebody you in love, you staying over or whatever. But
so it always makes me, when you're hearing this stuff, And we didn't have a whole lot of information when this case was breaking. We're hearing some of this stuff that we did not know. The car was there. We knew that she missed an event. We knew she did not go to work that Monday. But I think I either knew it at the time, or I forgot and forgot it, or I didn't hear it. I'm not sure which, because some time has lapsed since we covered this case. But I don't remember hearing that her car was still at the boyfriend's house that Monday. And it makes me, when I heard this, it made me wonder, did he have her in that house deceased for more than 24 hours? Without anybody knowing, because he didn't go and dump her body until the 18th, and she never went to the comedy club on the 16th. So it kind of gives me like a very creep vibe from hearing this. I have to be honest with you.
Come to find out, when her car left, it was wee hours that Monday morning. It was after 12 a.m. And I came out because I don't smoke cigarettes in my house. But when I came out and looked across the street, her car was gone. So I said she must have went on back home. That's what I was thinking. But they're saying she never showed back up at home. And now today is Wednesday.
Okay.
And she's not back at home. I'm calling his phone because he normally picks up his phone. And she's never a person not pick up the phone due to her business.
Okay.
Nobody picking up the phone. No answer. Is going straight to voicemail. I went over and knocked on his door. I can hear his dog in there because he has dogs and she has dogs. And then her best friend back at home said that she went to her house and there's no sign of her even being there because she has two vehicles. But her Mercedes is gone. She has a 2023 Mercedes.
Okay, and she okay, and where is that at? In Fayetteville?
Yeah, this is close to Fayetteville. It's like 30 minutes from Fayetteville. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And this is just not her. It's kind of strange.
All right. Well, you guys made your bed. Just want to let you know.
I know that she just started talking to this guy, but I know that he has this girlfriend, and I think she's kind of crazy a little bit, So I tried to warn her about that, but she was still over to the guy's house. But this is where the girlfriend used to live for 15 years.
Okay, so she dated.
No, this is for who asked that question. K-Love, this is actually the call for the missing person of Allisha Watts. This happened on July 19th, about 4:42 in the afternoon.
That he has a crazy ex-girlfriend?
Yes. And him and that girl had the same age, her and the same age.
Okay.
And she's from Charlotte though. She lives up here. But I know she had been riding through and kind of stalking his house. So I don't know if she seen her car finally up there. You know what I mean? Or what the deal is. But it's just everything's been moving kind of funny.
Okay. Is anybody under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No, not that I know of, baby. I don't know what they're doing.
Do you know if anybody would have any weapons?
No, not that I know of. He's a retired from the military.
You sure they're not on?
See, I didn't even know that. I didn't know he was retired military either. And just for FYI, I heard it's Cape Jordan, Missouri, near the Five Below, Cape Jordan, Missouri, and that's for Layla Santinello. I saw some people asking some questions in the chat.
Sure they're not on a whirlwind vacation somewhere?
Baby, they supposed to be going on a cruise, but the cruise is not supposed to happen until August. That's what I said. I knew the cruise didn't happen yet.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm saying because she would have told me.
Okay.
Oh God, honey, I feel so upset. Lord have mercy.
Okay, so the Wanderer, I knew I had it wrong. Put the name of the actual town right there. So just FYI.
Take your time, huh?
It's just I just didn't want to wait too late and something's going on.
I understand. Hold on, I mean,
And they both have cameras. Got the little puppies in there. I knocked on the door, like I said. I ain't going back over there, baby. I don't know what's going on. But I knocked on that door, but I can hear his little. I know he got 2 small dogs, you know.
Okay.
I can hear them in the house, you know. So I'm.
Did you want to see police when they come out or no?
You said, did I want to what?
Did you want to talk to them when they come out?
Oh, no. I mean, it's fine if I talk to them or not. I just wanted to make sure, you know, just to get a wellness check on what's going on there.
Gotcha. And
you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But if they need to talk to me, that'll be fine.
Gotcha. Okay, so I ended the call for service, okay, and police will be out and do a wellness check as soon as possible. If anything changes, give us a call back. Hopefully they're on the world.
All right, so we're going to get to the last recording and see what that has to say, and then we'll just chat because I know there's some stuff going on.
So, please, how can I help you?
Good morning, Charlotte-Mecklenburg 111. I have on the line inquiring about a missing person report.
Okay.
All right, here she comes.
Charlotte on one.
Hello, I'm calling to see if there's a missing persons report.
Are you wanting to file one? Do you know if somebody already filed one?
I'm hoping they've already filed one. They said they have. I just want to make sure it is. Otherwise, I do need to file.
Okay, hang on, double check. I'm not sure I can get that information on the phone. Hang on.
Yes, sir.
You still there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't give you that information, but I can have an officer give you a phone call. Do you know the last place that the subject would have been seen at? So I can know what division it was in.
That sounds like somebody calling for info.
Charlotte-Mecklenburg. Wait, I thought they said you can give me the information.
I personally can't give you the information on the phone. I can have an officer give you a phone call. I didn't know
Okay,
what
that's
the
fine.
person was last seen at where they did the report at.
No, the family did the report from what they're saying, but I haven't seen any cops or anything come to this office whatsoever.
So that sounds like it was her place of employment. So we'll get back to that. If possible, it says we don't think it's her. I'm glad 911 is called because you never know. Okay. Well, either way, you know what? If it is, it's always a good day. We want people always out there. If you see something, say something. What do I do or say? I'm not sure what that's referring to. If you're talking about law enforcement, just let them know that Layla Santinello went missing on June 27th. In Kingsport, Tennessee, and she's been missing, and we've been desperately trying to find her. So if it's open at 10, but I think they're not. Okay, thank you, Sonia. But as far as law enforcement, orphan, wandering orphan, just tell them what's going on. And if it's her, it's her. If it's not, it's not, but this is why we do this, is so that people, if you see some of the people on our channel, you pick up the phone and call 911. We'd rather them check it out and it be wrong than it go unchecked and it be right. So as many of you know, we're desperately looking for Layla Santinello. Again, she is she's a little under 5 foot, 115 pounds, blonde hair, a little past shoulder length, brown eyes. She was wearing a white tank top, black pants, and no shoes at the time she disappeared. The last person that saw her was an employee at the Marble Slab Creamery. As she told them, she was going across the parking lot to Five Below to pick up a pair of flip-flops. So again, we want all eyes and ears on Layla Santinello. Again, she could be anywhere. It's not uncommon, and I will tell you this. We've had conversations with her mother, and her mother has told us that, she's called her from different towns, communities, states. So it's completely in the realm of possibilities that Layla could potentially be someplace else. That's why we did the message to her. Just because we get bad bad news or information that leans one way or another does not mean it's just information. It's just a lead. It doesn't mean that that is set in stone. And that's what I say over and over again. Just because the statistics say one thing, and that's pretty much what's typical, it doesn't mean that's always the case. But we always use the statistics as a guide in situations like this. So hopefully, God willing, it'll be her. We're definitely looking for her. Her mother is desperate to find some answers. So please, if anybody has any tips whatsoever, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND, 1-800-TBI-FIND. Again, I'm going to show you her case real quick.
My bite's not close to my bark buddies. And slid down so we can see a red suitcase right here for law enforcement if they're watching and you guys would like to come back here. Of her being out here. So this is what we're doing today. We will see you guys back here real soon.
And that's Layla Santinello. Anybody that has seen her, she went missing quite some time ago. It's been over 90 days. Her family, her friends, nobody has heard from her or seen from her since then. BHB Jen wants Orphan to have a video on Carport to see if it's her. I'm emailing that now. Okay. All right. Give me just a second, guys. Let's just wait this out. We're going to try to place something on here if possible. Email. I haven't seen it yet. Laugh at Life, I did not block you. I don't know if you're blocked or what the situation is. I can tell you that this was on members only as we came in. That may have something to do with it, but I'm unsure. If you would like to send me your URL, I'm happy to unblock you. But if you are blocked, no, it was definitely not intentional, if that's what you're implying. But, actually, as a matter of fact, you can just not support me. Because accusing me of something in an email that if you wanted to ask me about it, I would have responded to you. But, I don't need your support. So have a great day and God bless. And no, I was not angry at you. I don't know what's going on. And you should have been, because it was membership only. So you should have been able to talk in the chat, even at members only, if you're a member. So. But say la vie. I don't know what to say. I appreciate your time, appreciate your support, and I appreciate your wonderful words. Okay, so here, let's see what this is. Orphan, if you're here, I just got something that the family wanted me to play on here. If you guys can just give me a second. Orphan, if you're still in the house, stay here for just a second. So she wants me to show you this video. She wants me to show this video to you to see if this is the person that you recognize, Orphan. Now I realize that she would have green hair, but here I think this is about as large as I'm going to be able to put up. Yeah. So there you go, Orphan. Let me just look at her face. I'm just going to keep playing it. And you notice that, like, right there, is that her face? Betty, they confirmed it was her. What? Give me a second. They've confirmed it was her? Can somebody in the chat? They thought, do they have her? Who confirmed it? Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Camera footage. The cops did. Who's? It was her? Is it her? Is it her? Somebody call me. Hold on. I'm calling you, Sonia. I'm calling you right now. Was it her? Oh my God, guys. This might be another good day. 2 good days in a row. This will be a flipping miracle. Don't tell me God's not real. Don't tell me God don't move mountains.
Hello?
Is it her?
That's what I'm trying to find out for sure. But that's what they're saying.
Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me?
Is it her? No.
Okay. All right. So keep me posted.
Oh my God. Are you freaking? I will. I'll call you as soon as I know.
Bye. Guys, Jen's calling the police station. Okay. All right. She left. Oh my gosh. If Orphan just called this in, God bless Orphan. Sonia, we're going to be sending Orphan I'll design a shirt for her. But I want to send a shirt off to Orphan for a job well done. God, let's keep our fingers crossed, guys. Let's keep our fingers freaking crossed here. This could be a miracle. You know what? The information tells you one thing, MW. You know, I'm not even going to address it. Get the hell out of my chat. I literally can't stand you fuckers. I really can't. You guys, if you want to hate someplace else, but it doesn't matter. Emmy, I just want to let you know it's your people that just brought your ass down. So you can take that to the bank. I'm done with you. I'm done with your people. If you wanted to shut them up, you could have. You chose not to. You can pay the price for that. Now you fuckers can come after me. But I'm definitely taking some people out on my way out. Jen, get Orphan's number, please. Orphan's not in here right now, so from what I understand. So let's go ahead and I just want to let people know that, you know, when we talk about these cases, we give probabilities. And you know what? We have done a video to reach out to her daughter. Even though we all think that it's one way or another, we have to look at every single one. Oh, there she is. We have to look at every single one of the avenues and see, this is where they get it. They because we talk about these avenues, they pick and choose what they choose to run with and say that we're wrong. We talked about the abduction theory. We talked about stranger danger. We talked about her not being alive anymore because of the information we have received from witnesses in the matter. FYI, you know, those people still exist. You know, those witnesses, people that you're not. And so we do cover a lot of the stuff. And yes, the information that we have received this entire time is leaning that there's some grave concerns for her. But there were also some things that were leading to us to believe that there is a possibility that she might be out there. And that's why we decided to have a different strategy and put the letter to her daughter out in case there was a possibility of her being out there and her running away and her trying to keep herself safe, because again, you guys don't know what's going on. And this is the message that her mother sent to her, because again, we are looking at all avenues, and because we are looking at all avenues, we understand that there may be something.
Layla Santinello has been missing since June 27th, 2023 from Kingsport, Tennessee.
So I just want to say that if I really thought that she was totally, this was completely without hope, this video right here would not be up, right? But they don't want to talk about the truth. They only want to talk about their narrative.
Despite diligent effort to locate her whereabouts, all efforts have been unsuccessful to date. We are asking anybody and everybody that may have any information leading to the whereabouts of Layla Santinello to please come forward. There is now a $2,000 reward being offered to any information directly linked to the location of Layla Santinello. Because we don't know what happened to Layla, we don't know where she may be, her mother has a message for her daughter to hear.
I need to know that you're still here. My name is Jennifer. This is my daughter, Layla. She went missing on June 27th. The last place she was seen was right behind me at this marble slab. The last person to see her and speak about it was an employee here. We miss her very much every day. Living day to day with a giant hole in our lives without her has been the hardest part of this. Baby, if you're out there, somehow, miraculously, this reaches you, contact us. Send a letter, a postcard, you know the address. Just put Pop's secret password on paper. I won't tell anybody. Anything else isn't fathomable.
We are asking everybody to please pass and share this message around so that it may get to Layla wherever she may be. God bless each and every one of you.
All right, guys. So Layla, again, she's been missing since June 27th, 2023. We had a call in here from somebody from Missouri. They thought they saw her. They called law enforcement. We're trying to find out if it was her, but she says it looked just like her. She had green hair. She was different, but she said she could tell that she looked like she was hungry and thirsty. And so let's just pray. What do we do when we don't know what to do? We pray over here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. I'm here at the Dollar Tree, made it sound like the police had taken her. I'm here at the Dollar Tree, made it sound like the police had taken her. Yeah, do you think it's possible that because I'm hearing that it was her, but I don't know if it was, because we have trolls here that don't care about a mother's pain and a mother trying to find her daughter. They just want to, be hurtful to anybody and everybody. So hopefully it's her, but they said when the cops got there, she was gone. Layla looks like her mom. Yeah, she does. She does. It's what made her mom a mom. It was her firstborn. Can someone call to see if she's in custody of the police? Oh no, I wish the phone was on. I could talk. Yeah. I don't hear. This is what we've got so far. They don't have Layla. The police said she was gone when they got there, so they didn't verify. She said they told her So she hasn't been verified. Law enforcement didn't see her when they got there. So, guys, my family, the coffee club in Missouri, if you guys are in Missouri, there is a case. Can somebody put the area back up here where we believe there may have been a sighting of Layla Santinello? And anybody in that area, be on the lookout. We're hearing that it's potential she may now have changed her appearance. It's potential that she might even have green hair. I drove around Five Below and Target, all the shops too. She couldn't have walked anywhere faster than I drove. That's true. So is there any kind of woods or anything behind the shops that she may have ducked into? Remember, she's not opposed to sleeping, in natural environments. So there it is for the people that are out in Missouri. Girardeau. I know it sounded like Jordan when she said. So I'm sorry, I've got it wrong if I do, but that's the address right there where we believe she may have been seen at last. If anybody's in the Missouri area, please be on the lookout. It sounds like she may again have green hair. So I don't know if people have a lot of, funky colors. It's called Gerardo. I'm not going to get it. It's just not going to happen, folks. We can keep hoping and wishing for Bullhorn Betty to be able to say some of these words properly, but I'm perfectly imperfect. So today's not going to be the day. Today's not going to be the day. So whoever's out in Missouri knows where this location is. If you guys see anybody out there that resembles Layla Santinello, staff confirmed tattoo and face. So we're hearing that there was some tattoos, but again, I don't know. It sounds like law enforcement's out there. Hopefully, we can have somebody that finds her. And again, it could just be a troll pulling our legs. There is the possibility, right? There is possibilities out there. So hopefully that's not the case, and we can bring Layla home, and she can be back with her daughter. I think that's really what everybody hopes and prays for. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. They are everywhere searching right now. So it sounds like they're everywhere searching right now. Again, if somebody in the area, can you send me some photos, Wandering Orphan? If the police are there, can you just shoot maybe some audio or video footage, maybe some photos and get those over to me? I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll get those over to the mom. I don't feel like that was a troll. I don't either, but we always have to cover our bases. Here on the streets of YouTube because we know it exists. It exists. But anyways, guys, God bless. Have a great day, and I will keep you abreast of anything related to Layla. But guys, this would be a great time to start saying a lot of prayers for this family. If we have just the 1 ounce of hope, that she's alive, we need to use it. God bless you. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to be fearless, folks. If you see something, say something. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Till next time, please be safe and kind to one another.
As you wake up in the morning, you want to find the latest, greatest information about criminal cases and have an intuitive conversation about the suspects associated with these cases. Head over to the Bullhorn Betty channel on YouTube. Get breaking news right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club. Enjoy your stay and enjoy your day.